Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today I just wanted to showcase the Stampin' blends. These are available for customers to purchase starting November 1st. So I wanted to show you a few little things about them and what they look like and how we use them. If you would like a brochure, I have not received my hard copies yet, but I can email you a PDF, or you can find that link in the description of the video. But they will come in 12 exclusive Stampin' Up! Colors, and you basically get 2 of each color. So you get a light and a dark. And then there are also 3 additional markers. One of them is a color lifter, which we're going to talk about today. And then you also have an ivory and a bronze that is perfect for skin tone and for coloring. So if you've been waiting for markers, these alcohol-based markers are awesome. I have been using mine. I do have the whole set, so hopefully you will be seeing more of those here soon. But I did want to go over this with you guys and show you in case you've been thinking about them and wanted to purchase them on the 1st. So the little brochure will show you not only the colors, but give you some ideas as far as coloring. There is also a project kit and a stamp set that coordinates in the brochure, which will be available, which is super cute. And then here is your full list. Now you can order these individually by color, or you can purchase the whole set, which is 26 colors plus that color lifter. So just keep that in mind. So a couple important things. To use the markers, you will need to have the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. This ink is what you need to use to be able to use the alcohol marker so that it does not bleed or ruin your image. So just keep that in mind. If you don't already own one of these, you will need to add that to your order. And what I've done is I've used this little Piggy stamp set. I've stamped 2 Piggies here, and I have my light and dark pink pirouette. So let's talk about the marker a little bit. They are double-sided, so they're dual end. There is a paintbrush end here and then more of a fine tip on this side. It does say the color here on the one side. They're kind of square, so they won't roll off your work surface, which is great. You have little grips on the tops, and you can hear them click in. So you want to be sure that right when you're done using them to close them so that that alcohol doesn't evaporate and your marker dries up. So just keep that in mind. And you can really start with either the light or the dark tone, right? Because the whole point here is to blend the colors. And then if you do need to take away some color, this is what the color lifter is for. So let's go ahead and start with one of our Piggies here. So I'm using the larger brush tip, which allows you to kind of color the big image quicker, right? And I'm not being extra careful, but I wanted to show you guys how easy these are to use. Okay, so you can see my Piggy already looks pretty cute. All right, now we can come in with our dark, and I'm just gonna highlight or shadow maybe the edges here of my Piggy. Okay, so hopefully you can see the difference, and I will try to pull this up for you. I think I'll do that side too. Okay, so hopefully you can see. Now you can also see that there's a pretty harsh line, okay? So to blend that, you can come back with your light marker and just go over those lines. And I like to do it in a circular motion to just soften that up. And then as that dries, those lines will disappear. Okay, so you can tell already it's not very dry, but you can tell that that line has disappeared. Now, if you wanted to add more color, again, you just can keep going. So each time you use your marker, you're adding another layer, okay? And you just need to let it dry you know, in between so you can really see the color and make sure you get the one that you want. But look at that. Look how quick, and he looks perfect. I love it. I am no artist, guys, and I love a marker that makes me feel like I am. And these Stampin' blends are definitely that for me. So with the color lifter, let's just say we wanted to take up maybe a little of the pink maybe on his cheek, okay? So I'm just using that fine tip. I made a little circle on his cheek. You can see at first it just looks wet. And then as it dries, hopefully I'm not getting a shadow, as it dries you will see that it will be white. So it's literally picking the color up. Same thing here, you can just keep going over it if you want until you get the tone that you're looking for. Isn't that cute? So let's go ahead, we'll start on this one with the darker pink pirouette. This is great too, the color lifter I forgot to mention, is if you happen to go out of the lines. You know, it's meant to help you there as well, which is great. So if you're in a hurry, not taking your time, kind of like I am, that's what it's for. So see the difference already in the two pigs. And now if I wanted to come in and put a little of the light over that pink pirouette, I can do that. I can come back with the darker pink pirouette if, again, I wanted to have a little bit more of a shadow in a few spots. Be on his belly. I didn't do his little leg here. Okay, and then I'll just come back with the light and kind of soften that line. I think I'll use the light one for his tail here. A couple other things, guys, that I forgot to mention was that because these are alcohol-based markers, they will bleed through the paper. So I am using Whisper White. You can even use the thick Whisper White, but you'll want to be sure that you have some sort of background paper underneath your cardstock so that you have protection on your work surface. So typically, you know, the pieces that you color, right, will be a layer. It will not be on the base of your card where your receiver will see it, you know, that bled through the paper. So just a couple things to keep in mind. So those are the new Stampin' blends. Let's go over the colors real quick in case you guys are interested in a certain color. I have the list here. So they will come in Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Daffodil Delight, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Pink Pirouette, Pool Party, Pumpkin Pie, Rich Razzleberry, and Smoky Slate. Gorgeous colors. Gorgeous colors. So if you do have any questions about this, feel free to comment. I will have the PDF of this brochure in the link of the video, and I look forward to being back with you guys real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.